gave me this, but there's nothing in this. Is this a joke? I'm missing something. Where's Ricky? Ricky in the bathroom? Where's Ricky?
Whoa, here I am, Bob. You missing
What?
something?
No, there's studios yet.
What? You missing something?
You know what? I was in Studio C3. That reminds me of like C4. I got scared, Rick. I didn't want to go any further. You know? Rick, they gave me this pouch, but there's nothing in it. Did you know anything about this? There's
It's
nothing
like a
in it.
money pouch.
No money. I thought we got paid. Rick.
It's funny that you brought the pouch because that's one of the things I want to talk about.
Oh, that might be for that, then, Rick. I don't know. Okay, I got it.
And I brought this object in here.
The 10-pound weight, Rick.
10-pound weight. Yeah, do that. Look at that. Look at that bicep.
That's still there, Rick, for an old man. Rick, I'm there, Rick. Still there.
Yeah.
Still there, Rick. Well, we keep going, Rick. We don't stop, Rick.
Yeah, you got to keep going.
Yeah.
But the reason I saw this
is the hole.
Somebody was over
Was
there
it the
doing
hole?
something with it. No, but
Joe.
No, the weight, right? Mm-hmm. What has man and when I say man, I say
Can
woman.
you do that for me right now? Put that.
Hey, I'm not going to hold this the whole time.
No, but Rick, I actually think it looks pretty
That's
bad.
actually a good idea.
Good.
Right.
I love it.
But what has been created with
Weight.
Right? Like what has been created, great things, great men, strength,
Strong women.
power, women as well, from
Weight.
weight.
It used to be a penny a pound.
Like
Now
think
it's
about
not.
it.
Right.
Think of what not just the size of someone,
No,
but
the strength.
the strength,
The endurance.
endurance,
The overall conditioning.
athleticism,
Just
fitness,
with weight.
weight.
Stupidity.
And it made me think
Simple.
that you can't become great or do great things by just skating by or
Nah,
taking the
you gotta
easy
push
way.
it, Rick. You gotta push it.
Taking the easy
What
way
is
doesn't
the
work.
easy? No. Well, first of all, we don't know the easy way.
You need resistance. You
Yes.
need resistance.
And that's what weight's for.
Right?
Well, that's also in life, Rick.
That's
You need
right.
Resistance.
It's a
You
great
have to be able to
analogy.
say-
It's-
You did a great thing with that because you all the resistance in his life. If they say, "Well, that has nothing to do with weight," it means resistance this way. Just control yourself.
Yeah.
Keep your anger levels down. Be happy. Be smiley. Get happy. Lift weights. That's what he meant also.
Yeah.
And look. We are older, but we're staying in good shape.
That's right.
You look good out there. So
Right.
you did phenomenal in your tournament. I
Yeah,
tried to
thank
bring
you.
on that a little
Yeah.
bit, but I went back and researched a little bit. I mean, you met some poor people down there. What was it? Ortiz.
Ron Ortiz.
Now let me
Shout
hear
out.
something. Big
Yeah.
shout out. And let me tell you
Great
something.
athlete.
Yes, for his age and all,
Yeah.
he still is killing everybody.
Yeah.
But did you get to talk to him?
Yeah, I did.
And I'm
Great,
going to guarantee
great
you something.
human.
I'll be honest with you. I'd have to believe that for how long you're doing it.
Yeah.
All natural. Let me ask
Yeah.
you this though. What do you think about you? He liked
He was-
you?
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Well, I did. I
Yeah.
watched you go on this one thing. I thought you, but Rick, I thought the show was over. There was this one thing you kept going. Your girl or somebody screaming. They want you to keep going. The crowd, the people that are in
Oh,
that
at the last
Ricky,
event.
it's a thing you got to keep picking up.
The
Rick,
overhead,
listen,
the overhead,
at
yeah.
the 100th, I don't know what it was, Rick. I called up YouTube. I said, you're going to get out a replacement for Rick. What's going on? They put it on, Rick, everybody. Let me tell you something. For at least 11 minutes, everybody was nervous, Ricky.
Yeah.
I had you, I'll be honest, Ricky, I had you making it, but not the show.
Right.
I didn't think you were coming in for the show. Here he is. So congratulations.
Yeah,
that was done.
that's correct.
That ain't because of that. That's and again, that's just because you do a fist pump because it was a man.
Right, right.
Good women competition down there. I watched a lot of it, but
the
you
women,
did
yeah.
phenomenal. I was
Yeah,
blown away by
thank
it.
you.
I was
Thank
blown away by it.
So know what it does? It motivates you to work harder.
Absolutely.
Right? To work on even though you accomplish, great things, there's always room for improvement.
Listen, every
Right.
day you wake up, you can improve.
Right.
On the same subject you've been working on.
Yep. And I tell my daughter that. I got Rocco.
That's why we got
every day this kid calls
Hey,
me.
I saw Rocco with his friend doing something with editing.
Yeah.
They did this where he had this on, that on, that, and I was like, you were telling me about that. I found myself, now I might be goofy. We know that's what I got out for the job. But I found myself in front of that thing watching him change faces twice.
Yeah.
So why did he intrigue me so much? I saw the ethic, I saw the want, saw the desire, and whoever his little friend is that does that, in a little bit of time, Dan might take him in, Mr. Friedman, as an editor.
go.
I told Danny, take a look at this. Danny was like, wow, did they just try this? They couldn't believe it. I said, well, look, man, persistence.
That's right.
Well, Bruce Lee said something that was the best thing I've ever heard said in my entire life. He says he fears no man that practices 10,000 hours a week, 10,000 hours a day, impossible, expressing how many hours you can put in. But he fears a man that practices the same move 10,000 times.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, that meant a lot to
Makes
me.
a lot of
Yes,
sense.
it does.
Makes
And
a
the
lot of
biggest thing he ever said for me growing up was, because Bruce Lee's now just coming back. I don't know how he
He
ever
is.
went away.
He actually
How did he
is.
ever go away, though, Rick? This thing said that there is no such thing as defeat until defeat is accepted in the mind. So that means none of you can ever lose your fight against anything unless you believe it.
That's a great point. So right now, the CrossFit Games are going on right now. So today's the last day.
Okay.
Men and women, they had to do it different this year because of
Right.
So it wasn't a big event.
You got to keep it small.
So you had
regulations.
You had to go through a bunch of different qualifiers, and they came out with the 5 best athletes, men and women,
Right.
from in the world. And it's amazing that this you mentioned what Bruce Lee said, and the man Matt Frazier, who's going to win again. Right. I think for the 4th or 5th time.
Yeah, he does.
Amazing.
He just eats it.
But he said something I'll never forget. He said, I didn't know or don't know how good I'm going to do or how good I could have done.
Right.
But my mind, he learns basically to turn his mind off.
And that's a talent.
And go.
Yeah.
Right. And he says, I can't believe that I got there.
Right.
Like, that
you
I
wake
was
up
I was able to take that pain.
That's right. Because you weren't thinking.
It's amazing,
bro. I train people.
No. Listen, he's amongst the other 4. These are the best 5, right?
Yep.
And he's so far ahead. Mm-hmm. Like he wins every event. Because it doesn't make any sense.
Let me tell you something, Rick. I train athletes. I got
right.
a couple pros I'm training right now, and they say, "What makes the difference between me and this guy?" Or how could you help me better? I say, "Do you want to know what gets in the way of every great athlete?" And they go, "Why?" I said, 6 inches in your head. This brain. Tiger Woods proved it the best. When his brain was destroyed, he couldn't find the ball.
Right.
And that was hurtful to
right.
we know. Because we know, listen, we know. That if that guy can't find the ball, nobody can find the ball. But you know what's so beautiful to see, and I give you some Eldred T, I love it. I give you a little love here. The kids are doing good, the relationship's better, the new girlfriend. Everything in the mind is working perfect.
Right.
If the mind's working perfect and it's out of the game, we're chasing 83. We're going to be the number 1 player to ever live since 1500 and something, since this game was invented. Yeah. Then he's only got 4 more, very hard to do, but he's got 4 more, and I like what he just said. A guy asked him something in an interview, and he said, "We know that you'll most likely break the world's record of how many PGA Tour events are won after Sam Snead. He's tied at 82. So they got that pretty much in the bag, and I believe that. And he said, "I know what you're going to ask me." He got me counting out on the majors. He said, my goal used to be 18. It's not that anymore. It's 20. You see, when you talk like that, Rick, you don't scare me. You get me up. Yeah. You make me positive. We need more of that in this world, Rick.
Absolutely.
We need it.
When you declutter your mind and you can just focus.
There's not a bullet that ever can come through like you, baby.
So Nikki yesterday, they won the Olympic conference.
I saw something. She had an interview.
Cross country.
She had an interview.
She did.
I saw Rick. I'm on it, Rick. I'm on it.
Yeah, so props, congrats to
that
the
was a
Chiefs
great
girls
job.
cross country team. But if you can focus, right, and you put the work in, right, you already put the work in,
right.
The difference is up here.
That's so true.
And it's the same thing, like I said, I mentioned CrossFit and Matt Frazier, Tia Toomey on the girls' side, same way. It's amazing. She was from Australia. He was, I don't know, somewhere East Coast. I'm not sure where Matt was from originally, but now they both train together.
That's it.
Every day. They live in Tennessee and they train together, and they're unbeatable.
Because one
it's
person,
amazing.
I'll be honest with you, it rubs off on you. You can make each other. This is what we're trying to explain to you. If you guys just bang it out and not give up, there's nothing you can't stop.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't stop 2 people or 1 person. But if you got 2 or 3 on the same page, you'll light it up like you never lit it before.
Yeah.
Fireworks, Rick. I was asked to say something about fireworks because when we were kids, we come by them.
Yeah,
now they're in Kmart.
Yeah, everywhere.
Rick, I went to CVS. I was going to buy my medicine. I'm on blood pressure, Miss Doc 51. I prescribed myself. I even went in the back and made it, Ricky. People look at me in the front, could you make mine, Doc? They recognize you. I said, no, because then I'm playing for these things. Yeah. But I made my own BP medicine. I went in the back, and after I was done, I'm reaching for the other thing to make the medicine. When Rick, there's 2 Blockbusters over there. Ricky, I left there and I went and got flower arrangement for my girl. I just wanted to buy her flowers because she's pretty. And right near the flower thing was candle bottle rockets and candles.
Yeah.
I didn't know whether to buy a bomb, Rick, or a flower.
Yeah.
So I bought both. Let me play a trick with her, Ricky. Kaboom! Here you go.
It's amazing you're mentioning this, right? You can buy these different things,
Yeah,
right?
I couldn't buy nothing, Rick.
So in today's world, you got
You're
to
the
take
lawyer.
you got to take the good with the bad with this technology, right? So now we have Amazon, right? You can sit at home.
I don't like the name.
And you can buy the world. You can buy whatever you
No, I don't
want.
like the name, Rick, from the day it came
Amazon.
out.
Amazon.
It sounds threatening. Rick, I was
when I heard of
Amazon.
when I heard of Amazon, and when I first learned about Amazon, you learned that you figure it was the jungle, right?
Yeah, like something crazily heavy.
Yeah.
She's an Amazon.
Yeah. Or that.
All right, Rick, that's all I can think of.
Yeah.
Big about the size of Wyoming with a crack 45 yards deep. That's what I hear when I hear of Amazon. So I don't know, Prime is
Right.
much better because Amazon has a payment product called
Right,
Prime.
right, Amazon
Did a
Prime.
lot better with the payment product name than the name, Rick.
It's just
Even though I'm
amazing.
jealous of the money.
I mean, you can buy whatever you want. And
Yeah.
then, one of the things
A floating dildo.
I'm going to take us way off on a tangent.
No, I think I just did
Because
that.
I
Rick.
was in the, and I'm thinking, what a great country we live in, that capitalism, right, has created the greatest wealth in the world.
Absolutely.
Where you could take something like toothpaste,
Yep.
right, which is bland. What can you do with toothpaste? You come up
What?
with 30 different brands
Yep,
of toothpaste,
flavors, which whitens
and-
more.
and you compete,
Gum disease.
and you sell it, and you make money on toothpaste.
But Rick, I know where you're going with that. It's not just the toothpaste, it's the people that are in it. Well, I can make this with this and make it white. The other guy says, I'll make the gum controller.
Yeah.
See, you're opening up.
Hey, you just noticing it now because the arrow's blinking over me? It's 11 minutes and 27 seconds into it, and you're just catching the spot on my groin area now. That's how much they care about me in wardrobe. You think they'd buy me something nice?
You think the one company owned both.
Yeah, and they made one with an off tint and the other one with a mint. Rick, that wasn't doing anything for me, even though I brushed a lot, but I used to love to kiss a girl who ate double mint. I didn't like juicy. I didn't like juicy food. I like double mint, I like spearmint. I used to like to make out with a girl that ate. And I'm not going to lie to you.
Well,
Rick,
that's- I mean-
this is real, Ricky. Cigarettes, after she smoked a cigarette, she chewed double mint, I'd kiss her.